Welcome to Geonomics. Geonomics uses U.S. Census data to break down areas of the United States by income, ethnicity, housing prices, rents, crime, and lifestyle. Today we're going to visit the home of one of the richest men in the world, Warren Buffett. So let's log into geonomics.ai. This takes us to our address input page. We've already got Warren's address typed in, 5505 Farnham Street, Omaha, Nebraska. If we click on Go right here we are at the city view of Omaha, Nebraska, and we can see the population rings around Warren Buffett's house. So we can see the population within 1 mile, 3 miles, and 5 miles, along with the surrounding communities and where the Buffett household is with respect to Omaha. Here's our income map. In Warren Buffett's neighborhood, we have a median household income of $137,593. Warren hasn't strayed far because he's got areas bounding his where the income is $59,000, $52,000, and $63,000. So he knows how average people live. Here's the crime for the area. Crime in Warren's neighborhood is rated as a B with a rating of 51. That's an FBI system rating. Let's take a look at the details of that. So this is personal crime, meaning robbery, assault, murder, or rape. For the United States, that's a ranking of 41 out of 100. The property crime ranking is a 54 with a total crime index of 54, and that ranks as 33 out of 100. Here's the real estate values for the area. Warren Buffett's neighborhood housing cost of $443,000. ESRI is projecting that in 5 years that value will go up by 7%. In adjacent properties, here's one right next to him at $345K, and it's projected to go up by 34%. And here's even one out here that is currently a pretty low price at $273K, but it's projected to go up by 59%. So that would be a good investment property. Let's look at a little bit deeper into the details. So the ranking for that housing value is 63 out of 100. It's not the lowest, but it's definitely not at the top end of the spectrum. Owner-occupied percentage in his neighborhood is 86%. Renter-occupied 14%. And with a vacancy rate of 2%. Median year of housing construction is 1939. Geonomics is seeing that as a weak value increase overall. The aerial photo of the area. Now the aerial photo is important because, of course, you can access it on Google, but within the context of our looking at a property and looking at the surrounding aspects of it, we need to look at it and see what the housing is. Is it multifamily? Is it trailer park? Is it out in the woods? Well, here's Warren Buffett's house, and it seems to be a pretty normal house on a nice sized property. Warren is living a pretty middle-class lifestyle, apparently. Let's look at the lifestyle. It's called urban chic. Now, this is a system developed by ESRI called Tapestry, and it has 68 different distinct lifestyles in the United States, and for each one has a description. And it says urban chic residents are professionals that live a sophisticated, exclusive lifestyle. And half of all households are occupied by married couples, and about 30% are singles. It's a very high-end lifestyle. Right next to it, we've got one called Top Tier, which is the #1 lifestyle in the United States. It says top tier are the residents of the wealthiest Tapestry market. They earn more than 3 times the median U.S. household income, with an average accumulated net worth of over $3 million and income from a strong investment portfolio. Maybe Warren should be living with those people, but he lives down here with the regular people. Let's take a look at the ethnicity in the area. If you look at our legend down here, purple indicates black ethnicity. Dark blue indicates white ethnicity. Gold is Hispanic and green is Asian. So you can see in the Warren Buffett neighborhood is definitely predominantly white. And we can click on that and get the exact values if we like. It is 90% white, 1% black, 4% Hispanic, and 2% Asian. The ranking for married is 95 out of 100, which means that this is a very married neighborhood compared to all the other neighborhoods in the United States. Average household size is 2.55, and that is ranked as right in the middle for the United States, 50 out of 100. Median age is 41, which is again pretty close to the middle at 53 out of 100. With bachelor's degrees and especially graduate degrees, very at the top of the pile with 89 and 97 out of the overall U.S. population. Let's look at the rents in the area. If an area has no rental properties, they can't get a value. So we've inserted the NR for no rents there. But in the Warren Buffett neighborhood, apparently there are some rentals, and the average rental in that area is $16.37 a month, which is a pretty good rent in the United States these days. And that ranking is based on a comparison of the gross rent with the average home value. If I divide the home value by the amount we're getting in rent, and we add a factor, it's 2.71, which gives it a B ranking. Now let's compare that with another one. Here's one right here, which gets an F, and it gets an F for $990 average rent. Home value to rent ratio is 5.05. So the reason for that is the rents are too low, and the home value is too high for that rent. The last thing, we can also create a PDF report with all this information in it and have that emailed wherever you like. It doesn't have to be your email address for the site, or you can send it to a coworker or anybody else you need to. Down here at the bottom, we have some controls. Do a new analysis for a new address. We can click here. Say we panned over quite a ways. We look in another area. We lost where we started, so we just click home and it'll bring us back to where we started. And on the end here, we can go back to our original population map with the city boundaries and the population ranks. Our special introductory offer from the system is $19.95 a month. This includes any U.S. location. And if you want to take advantage of our free 7-day trial, including full access and genomic systems and reports, that's free. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you can cancel anytime. Well, thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you again soon.